Hello guys. Okay, so we want to see how we can achieve this kind of in-test Rebar mark. So we have this 47, we have 47, which shows the number of reinforcements. For instance, if I click on this Rebar, you see this is 47, right? And likewise this one, assuming I adjust it, you see this is 42, which is this at this particular spacing. Okay, so now we have this as the bar type and the spacing and the bar mark, right? Coming to this second place, you find out that because we tagged from here to this other side, we annotated all this together. That is why we have it into two. Reason being that this is varying reinforcement. Assuming if I bring everything, you see that this is varying, and it has different bar mark, right? If you watch this varying does not have a single bar mark, and that is why you have it's not showing any bar mark for the first one, and then you will have this second one which represents these two, right, with their bar mark of 2. Okay, so how do we now achieve this end test? This is our major concern. Now this 2 is out of question because it's not even this is not what we is not part of what we want to achieve. But our 42 here and 47 is our major concern. You can see this dotted this dot here showing the reinforcement. Okay, so that is what we are going to achieve. So let me come to this level 3. Now having I will click SR's shortcut for structural rebar, and I will come to this place, right? And I have this placed. Okay, so let me use mirror and mirror this. We have this again, so I'll say mirror again. We have this. Now let me be sure for let me pick a new host. Okay, I want to change the host for this so that it will be properly aligned here. Okay, so let me adjust this. Remember, this particular place is going to be varying, so I will just click on this varying and it will align properly here. So I can adjust it a little this way. Okay, so assuming this is what we have, and in this other case, let me adjust it a little this way. Okay, so assuming this is what we have, what I will now do will be to select all of them and maybe use the center one, is show center rebar. Okay, now I will need to apply the templates of this particular view, this level 4 to this level 3, so that the reinforcement can come out clearer. So I will use this. Okay, very fine. This is now what we have. So each panel has its own reinforcement. So if I use annotation, if I come to this annotation and come to this multi rebar annotation and select all this, right? Let me select these two first. So you will now find out that it will still have this. Reason being that I've already done the setting, but assuming you have not done these settings, you understand, which you have to show this 42 and 47. How do you now achieve that? Let me adjust this a little. Select tag. So okay, that is by the way. So how do you now achieve this? So what I will do, let me create a new dimension. First of all, before I continue, remember that if I select this, you have this select dimension and select tag. This select dimension, this is dimension, right? If I come to this dimension type properties and come down to this place under this equality formula witness line and change this to total length and say okay, apply, right? Okay, very fine. It didn't reflect here. Very fine, we can't edit through this place. So but the point is, let me select this dimension line, or let me just create a new one. So dimension line, just understand what I'm trying to achieve now, because this is dimension and this is going to be dimension. What is showing this 46 is a dimension property. So what you now need to do, assuming you have not done these settings before, will be to come here and let me rename this to PVC dimension. Okay, so let's leave it this way. Then next thing you need to do is to come to this rename BVC rebar dimension. Okay, so that we rebar dimension. Okay, so now the next thing we need to do is to come here and ensure that number of witness is what is going to be highlighted. So the number of witness lines is what you are going to put here, right? Is already here initially, so you click OK first. Then the second thing you need to now do will be to click OK and then create a let's create a new annotation, which is I'm going to use a different annotation style, which is not going to show this 46. So if I select these two, right, you see that it's not showing the 42 here or 46, anything number here. So the next thing I want to do will be to select this dimension and come to this dimension style and choose the BVC dimension rebar dimension. I think this is the new one we created. Yeah, BVC rebar dimension. So once you select it, right, you now come under the show dimension text and click on this and hit apply. That will bring out this, right, what you have inside here. Assuming you didn't choose properly, assuming maybe I click on this, let me just select this. Let me just select only the dimension, or just come to this because this is already BVC. Assuming I come to this place and change this to total length, take this back and say OK, you will now see that it will change to total length, which is from here to here. That is why this particular dimension that you created, when you come to this place, you will need to change this equality formula to total number of witness lines. I will show you what witness line is. So if I select this, select dimension, these are the witness line. This, in some cases you see it as diagonals. These are the positions of all the reinforcements. If I click on this reinforcement, you see, let me bring everything out. You see the witness line. Okay, let me also select this and select dimension. So the witness line is at this point. Assuming I make this dimension, the spacing for this thing to be 200, right? You see also that the witness line, you understand, is still with this. So the idea is that wherever this witness line, the number of witness line that we are going to have here is equivalent to the number of rebars, right? Okay, because after for each of the rebars, each rebar has a witness line. So that is the idea. So let me take this in back this way. Okay, then this other case, you can equally edit the family. You understand? Maybe in this case, select this, go to your select tag, right? Select this and know what is happening. So I said select tag, right? Quantity, okay, it's showing only quantity, type and spacing. So you can go and edit the family style, assuming the family type, assuming just like in this other case, I think we have select tag, this we have, yes. So you can now, when you must have finished doing your editing of family, you can now come to this place and choose however you want it to be. You understand? Okay, so that just by the way for this case. You can see this is already almost the same thing as this, but we want to remove these numbers because they are already appearing inside. That is why we now untick this and say only the type and spacing should appear, and we have this kind of thing. So so that's just it. Thank you.